go. Episode 165. What's up, JOBINS? How we doing, Brendan?
Ooh, dude. You know what? I love it, man. We haven't done a night pod in so long. Episode 165. It's only right. What's up, JOBINS? We're here. It's nighttime. I'm a night owl. I'm always tired in the mornings. It's a little nice, dude. A little different.
Little different. Yeah, you got to sleep in with your woman today. I got to sleep in with mine, too, little. It was nice. Yeah, nighttime pod, JOBINS. It's been a long, busy day for us. I went on episode for 300 with Tim and Sean.
Legendary.
Yeah, that was sick. Episode 300. They got me in my feels for real. It really did. Because it's been a long journey. We didn't really get to dive into it like I really wanted to. There was a lot going on in that pod. But for them to hit, I was also thinking, like, damn, UFC 300. They just hit their 300 episodes.
That's crazy.
I'm like, damn. 300 episodes. That's going to feel good when we hit it.
Dude, I was just thinking, we're at 165, and for them to be at 300 and inspiring like our own podcast.
And they've been doing it for 6 years. So, hey.
Damn,
we're
dude.
doing pretty good. Thank you, Tim and Sean, for just always inspiring everybody. When I first started watching their pods, I think I might have started watching probably like episode 40 in like the 40s, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which it is crazy. And just to see all the difference, to go back and to listen and everything, what they were preaching back then, it really is just, it's crazy.
Dude, it's such a magical experience. Like, that's corny, I know, JOBINS, but like even when Daniel was back visiting and like people commenting like, whoa, when's the Bro Malley show coming back? Like, dude, those, like, just making a channel with you, bro, has just been like life-changing, honestly.
That's what
like,
made me reflect
all
on.
you JOBINS are lit. So episode 300, legendary.
That's what it made me reflect on, dude. I'm so happy that we can do this. And now we live in a world where everyone's doing podcasts, and it's just really cool. Like, the funnest part, most fun, of course, is always getting guests and talking with you and just shooting the shit. But, like, it gets more fun as time goes on and they become older. Like, the older the shit gets, the cooler. And I just really appreciate doing these pods with you. And I've been reflecting a lot lately with just how life has been. I've been so blessed with, thank you, Sugar Sean. Shout out to my mom with all the shit she's always helped me with. And my family, my friends. But yeah, Sean's given me the opportunity of a lifetime, JOBINS. And these past 2 years have flown by out here. And even Tim was like, you guys have only been out here 2 years? We were talking. He thought we've been out here 6 years. That's what he said. But I'm like, no, dude, we've been friends that long, but we've done so much. And all of us, you can go look back at videos from when we all first came out here. We all look different.
Dude, I'm a blue belt now, bro. Like,
right?
The jiu-jitsu journey's been amazing, too. And, like,
I'm so proud of you for that,
my
too.
girl, too. And, like, dude, her niece gave me this bracelet that I've been rocking, man. It's just, like, we have a life here.
I was super jealous about that.
Yeah. Shout out Harper. Sick. That's awesome, man.
Make me one.
Dude, it's awesome, like, living here and, like, leveling up, bro.
I know. I kick myself, bro. I'm like, fuck. Tim, we were talking about that, too. It's like, I could be a blue belt with the boys right now, and I'm dumb. I just gotta Schmidt's gotta get his shit together. And Tim's like, well, maybe jiu-jitsu would help you get your shit together. He's not wrong. He's fucking right. I'm gonna be. I always kick myself, but door's not 100% closed on jiu-jitsu for Schmidt, JOBINS, but just not right now.
Dude, I think jiu-jitsu is just a nice way to like escape from a lot of stuff, you know, and just be like disciplined in the art. And then like it does help you handle other things outside.
Brother, you've gotten better. Like, I've witnessed you get better. I really wish I should be doing it too. So, but I wish you had started doing jiu-jitsu content when you first started, so that you could see for yourself how much you've improved. Because I don't know if you give yourself enough credit or nothing, but it's cool watching you roll with people. I'm like, damn, my boy Brendan 2 years, like, you whooped you whooped that guy's ass.
Thanks, man.
You know that, right?
Yeah. Definitely. I got that confidence. I feel that.
Yeah. So it's been really cool to watch you achieve that. And, yeah, just, again, been fucking appreciative, JOBINS. Because guess what? We think, like, you know, sometimes I get caught up in the problems. Like, we get caught up in these problems that life throws at us.
100.
But, like, dude, there is some crazy shit going on in the world to where it's, like, just having light. Just having electricity to be able to even do this pod. To have food. To have water. Like, dude, just being grateful, I guess. I'm trying to take it all in. Schmitty's 31. I kind of go through these moments where I just kind of place myself and I go, I'm 31. I look at everything I have and I be appreciative of it because nothing lasts forever.
Dude, you are too hard on yourself sometimes too. Like you've honestly helped me and motivated me so much. Like with my own channel that I've gotten 123 subscribers, Jobins. I appreciate all you guys for real. And just like, dude, all the shit you do behind the scenes, bro. Like, you know, I know the Jobins know it too, and everybody. But it's just like, dude, the editing that you have to do. Like when some shit comes at you in the day, and it's just like we still power through and we still do it.
I'm preaching you like Dana White is fucking power slap. Brendan's numbers, it's gonna be bigger than the Brendan Schmitty show. Fucking, it took forever for us to get to 120. What, 23 is what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go back and look. How long have you been doing this channel?
3 months now.
I would like to go back and see, dude, because it took us a while to hit 100 subscribers. Remember when I think we had an episode where we talked about it.
Dude, and I used to get drunk like every podcast too.
So that's fire.
Check out those old pods because like I'm pretty drunk for a lot of those.
Oh, I know. You'd be so nervous. And then Jobins, I still do it too. Like the way I cope, Brendan's a lot better than me. He doesn't have to do anything. You like to get your energy drinks in the morning. I like to drink my
do
coffee.
Need to work on the energy drinks. It's bad.
You drink coffee.
Still.
Start drinking my coffee.
I should. Coffee's way better.
But I get stoned. I still get nervous and I fucking get super stoned. But I'm always super stoned, Schmitty. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot going on. Been a lot going on. Freaking Sean had a gopher problem. And they had to poison the gophers. And then they think an owl ate a gopher and it poisoned and killed the owl. Sean was super fucking sad. Just Mama O'Malley left me a message. We're getting these sprinklers taken care of, Jobins. Let's fucking go.
You know what, though? Because gophers are such a problem with the yards, too. And it's like, is it really, should Sean feel bad about it? Because the owls didn't kill him quick enough, right?
Yeah,
if there was like a time limit, and there was a mission countdown, it got to 0. They had to poison the gophers.
The owl would be looking at you like, dude, it doesn't stop.
Oh, it's sad.
I know owls are literally it's my favorite, one of my favorite animals. I love octopuses, I love owls. Super sad. But, and then you know what it reminded me of? A few years, it was probably, I think, I think it was COVID time, actually.
Damn, that's, dude, already like 4 years ago.
Right? My sister still has one of the kittens, but we had this stray cat come out of nowhere, Jobins, in our backyard. This mama cat kept coming to our back door. And me and my family, we feed her. My dad started feeding, I started feeding. Sure enough, we'd look forward. She'd come, and then I'd be outside trying to touch her. I got to pet her a few times.
Dude, that was a straight up wild cat.
It was a straight up wild cat, just like Tim's cat. And she was so pretty. I still have a whole bunch of photos of her and everything. So beautiful, big green eyes, white and black. And then one day, we probably had her outside. We built her a house. We built her a little kitty house that she'd sleep in.
Damn, what a story.
For real. We probably had it for about 6 months. I was gaming with Tim and Sean, and I would tell them all about it. And when it all happened, one day, Jobins, she comes up to it, and she's drooling, and she's meowing. She's going, "Rrr." And we're like, and I knew something was wrong. Oh, it makes me so sad. I'm glad, because she had kittens too, right? And we wanted to catch them, but they're so freaking hard to catch.
Right.
They would
and they're skittish too, because
Yeah.
they're such a big,
Yeah. And they were all so adorable, man. They were so adorable. Anyway, I got one. I cornered it. Fucking mom ran away, and it didn't have anywhere to go, and I got him. But then when I got him, he jumped out, and underneath my front door was a little hole. He ran underneath there. So I was like, fuck. How do I get this guy?
Dude, I know the hole you're talking about, out to the stairs to get to the door. There's like lizards and stuff that would always be there in the summertime.
Yeah, we had a trap because my dad would always catch shit. He liked to just catch shit and release it because he was funny like that. So I put that cage there, and then sure enough, the mom actually lured the kitten out and trapped it. And I caught it. My sister, she actually still has the cat today. Such a beautiful cat, good cat. Afraid as hell of people, probably for me doing what I did, but I saved it,
That is cool.
One died. up the street behind my house. It looked like it got hit by something. Super sad about that. And I don't know what happened to the other 3. But then, yeah, the mom came up drooling one night, and she died the next morning. She was dead, and it was probably from poison. We buried her in the yard. We were so freaking sad. I knew something was wrong. My dad's like, oh, no, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'm like, I don't know, man. She's drooling and meowing. Fuck. So that little owl. Sorry, I went on a little rant.
No, dude, it's a good
owl,
story, man.
Yeah.
You think it was poison, the cat?
Oh, yeah. She could have ate something. People spray stuff in Missouri all the time. She could have walked through something and licked her paws. Someone could have put, maybe, I know the neighbors didn't like, the cats were everywhere. And when cats become a problem, people get pissed. Someone could have fucking poisoned her. Didn't want that shit.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Sis's cat is like the main character of a Pixar animated movie.
Right?
Like a wild kitten that's a house cat now.
Yeah.
Whose mom died like that.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
And Sis can let it out too, and it'll chill. Ash. She named it Ash because he's a black, like big. This is a big ass cat, Jobins, and super beautiful. So it is in a way cool that we saved. The mom's life continued a little.
Dude, 100%. Dude, that was a positive story at the end, man. Hopefully the owls, man.
I know.
Do we see more owls there? And it's.
Sean, quit poisoning owls, bro.
Damn, bro.
I'm gonna get a liver shot for that.
Dude, I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if you guys follow Jobins. If you guys follow CoffeeZilla, but he has his other channel, Voidzilla, and then he was going off, bro, on Steve Will Do It.
Oh, yeah.
About like, cause Steve Will Do It. He's like sponsored by Reboot.
Be careful, man.
Ruby.
We don't want to get a lawsuit.
Roobet, which is an internet casino, and then like it's a whole thing. But dude, what I was gonna say is like, freaking he's suing CoffeeZilla now.
Really?
Yeah, bro, because he was using fake money on bets apparently, and then there was like efficacy behind it.
So Steve's obviously saying he's not.
And then he had a coin, Jobins, called Hero Coin, and it like the graph of it goes like this to this, and it was just like there's no repercussions really for doing it. I don't think.
Damn.
It's like why do you do stuff when you're so rich already? To like get more money and like fiendish ways on your fans, because he's like pushing gambling on his fans, and then Roobet, the internet casino, pays him. Dude, it's nuts. And like freaking, dude, you got me turned on to this. We were watching it downstairs. I'm like, we talk about influencers all the time being bad guys, but we do not hold big businesses as accountable. Like the owner of Redbox, bro. Chicken Soup for the Soul, Jobins.
I remember that.
They owned all of Redbox. They were the Redbox parent company, and then they were mismanaging the employees' like 401ks, like their retirement plans. And then they laid them all off, and they did Chapter 7 liquidation, took all the money from the company, and just closed it out. All those people get fired, and then the CEO probably makes out with a bag. It's like he's just as bad as like those alleged stories of Steve and all the other influencers, but yet we don't really shine the same light on these guys. It's sad.
I know. And then like what's the new wave of like insider trading type shit? Like the new ways that people can do it and get away with it.
I didn't mean to get negative like that, but dude, it's just like a crazy story, Jobins, because CoffeeZilla gets all the attention on getting influencers, but I feel like we miss a lot of the time these big corporate guys too.
Right. Well, dude, that's just it's just crazy because all that shit was so new and it was such a crave at the time that anyone was believing anything type shit. And then it's weird how all these guys, these big time celebrity guys, they always got someone to say it was their fault. It was this person, it was that person, which you never know could be true. We don't know anything. I don't know anything. It just sucks because we look at these guys and we wouldn't want, like, I would be so devastated if Sean and Tim were promoting some kind of scam that they knew that they were scamming their fans and they didn't give a fuck because they were getting money. I don't think Tim and Sean would ever do that, and I'd be really brokenhearted if they did. So that's why it's just like, fuck, man. Like, okay, we see Steve giving away all this money and shit and do all these good things, and then you hear this kind of shit. So it's just like...
Dude, it's just like, you know what would be even crazier if CoffeeZilla got exposed, and it's like someone CoffeeZilla'd CoffeeZilla.
Right?
Because, like, he's someone that just like, people
CoffeeZilla's
look up to
been-
Steve and everything. And I think Steve's still a cool dude. And I hope,
Right.
he's a lapse in judgment. I mean,
What if he did fuck up? What if this was what if he had pure intentions, like he's saying, and it just looks horrible? And
it
then,
looks bad.
And we're living in this time where something can look horrible, and you got a guy like CoffeeZilla making it look even worse.
Dude, 100%.
So I would be like, damn, we need to go to war for Steve. If he really wasn't, if Steve's going, ha ha ha, I found a way to fuck all our fans, let's go, I'd be like, Steve, that's fucked. That's fucked, and you need to be better.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's legit going, man, I fucked up, I didn't mean to do this, it all fucking went the wrong way. Then and here's another thing, we got Logan Paul avoiding all that as much as possible.
I was just going to bring him up. Yeah.
Right? I would, the way that Steve comes off, that I would feel like, okay, if he's really innocent, he would prove himself innocent, and then he would do something, he would give someone something on top of it just to flex, because that's usually how Steve is.
Mm-hmm. Think about this. Mr. Beast hasn't made a tweet in over a month, bro.
He hasn't
Since
made
the
a tweet.
allegations, hasn't made a tweet in over a month.
And then they released that K video.
You'd think that if we were allegedly doing something and we could prove that we weren't, we would release it right away.
I know.
Especially when we have a huge following.
Yeah, that one's fucked up too, because it's like, damn, Mr. Beast, we all loved you. And it's like, fuck, dude. If I had found out that you and Shannon were doing some fucked up crazy shit, I'd be so like, what?
Dude.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah, I know. Like, how could he not know?
Me and Brock, we'd be like, what? Me, Brock, and Chris, we all look at each other, we'd be like, no. No. And then I don't think we would, once we found out, it's like, once you find out that someone that you like is doing something fucked up, you wouldn't fuck with them anymore. But then it's like, ugh.
I mean, you know what though? Honestly, if Logan Paul and Steve and everybody that's being accused by CoffeeZilla for the most part for doing all these shady scams and stuff, if they just came clean and were like, hey, we're creating a fund to pay back the people that can file claims on what we've done, and just we're super about being let's be sorry and pay our reparations. They have so much money they're making right now, and they're so charismatic. They could just easily get over this. It's why drag it out?
And I'm out here feeling like shit because I didn't make the best quality shirt for my fans.
Dude, this was a fire shirt, though. I did like this one. It goes with that bracelet.
I do like the color and the pink. I wish you were in it. We got Warlike. We got Sono.
Dude, we'll be in Vegas soon enough again, man. It's going to be
2
legendary.
weeks. JOBINS, who don't know about this shirt, we made it a long time ago. But this was on the Nelk Boys story one day when we were in Boston. That was the Boston crowd.
Damn, it was.
That's crazy.
No, because Steve and all that.
Dude,
Yeah,
they tagged me and they said, this guy fucks. And they saw me in the crowd. That shit was fire. Boston was such a vibe, dude. And here we are again. Sean performs under silence. That shit's just still ringing in my fucking ear after he said that to me. Our boy, and his mindset, dude, is what separates him from everybody. He still hasn't accomplished what he wants to accomplish. You know?
Dude, what's
Crazy.
next, man? Movie
Fucking
star, freaking.
Be the best ever. He wants to be the best ever.
Do you create an AI version of yourself?
You know what's really weird? Man, people are going to hate on me for this one.
Ooh.
This is a Sean Strickland kind of thing with I'm going after John Jones. Earlier, and people can argue it too in ways. We can all argue it, right? Mm-hmm. John Jones is the GOAT, and I'm not saying he's not. But his first few lineups were all the guys on the way out. You know what I mean?
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? Chael Sonnen, Vitor Belfort, Rampage Jackson, Rashad Evans. These were all the guys who had been in the game for a while, and here was this new young blood tearing through them, right? Right now, I'm not trying to be a fan favorite of Sean, but also DDP. DDP and Sean right now have some of the most, it's the stacked divisions. There are legit killers on legit win streaks coming for the gold, right? These aren't guys that have been, maybe you could say Aljo's been in the game for a long time, but Aljo had a weird, crazy career where he looked good, went through this kind of weird phase of not looking too good, and then boom, went on a good run again, boom. You know what I mean? That takes a lot to do. So I wouldn't say he was on his way out. I like how Sean's like, oh, I made everyone know who Aljo was. That was funny as fuck. But I was actually a fan of Aljo a long time ago. I remember being in Lake Tahoe watching Aljo, and we go, fuck yeah, let's go, Aljo. So that whole thing was crazy. But Sean's got a killer lineup right now, Jobins. Insane murderous row. And if he goes out there and beats all these guys in good fashions, he's going to know there's no argue of being his fucking weight class GOAT. Fucking bantamweight GOAT, dude.
This fight, honestly, to me, is going to be a real statement.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this guy's such a wrestler. Like, you know, when they always talk about styles make matchups, right? And he is a specialist with his grappling.
Right.
So it's going to be great to see our boy showcase all that he's doing. You know, he's a complete martial artist, and I hope he fucking gets it done.
I think MERAB panics in the first round and shoots right away. Sean's going to touch him with a body shot or something. Sean's going to touch him, and MERAB's going to go, oh, fuck. And I think it's going to be the first round. So I'm excited. I think Sean looks so good. I think his hips are going to be a huge part in this fight. And his speed and his accuracy and his power. I think it's going to be great.
So
and then look at DDP. He's got a murderous lineup coming up. If Sean and DDP go on this fucking tear and just go fucking beat the shit out of all these guys who are killers, it's like, damn, man.
Is DDP go after... It's Sean Strickland, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because I know Robert Whitaker's waiting in the wings too, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, there's a murderous row.
And it's weird because I keep going back and forth with DDP. I like him, but I'm like, man, who am I rooting for in this DDP and Sean Strickland rematch? Because Sean Strickland's making me laugh my ass off since he's lost the belt. He can't stop making me laugh.
Dude, I think he could easily beat DDP because, bro, he was so close to beating him the first time.
Right? I actually am excited for that fight.
It's going to be good. But so is your point just that John Jones isn't the GOAT because of who he's had to fight to get to his belt?
Yeah, I feel like now people are like, oh, Schmitty, shut the fuck up, blah, 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 blah. The last half of him, he's had the harder fights, and we've seen it. It started with Gustafsson. I was there. You know what I mean? We were like, holy fuck, this was... I remember watching live going, John Jones... I remember calling Rezo. Rezo wasn't there that night. I was like... And he was watching it at his house. You were at Buffalo Wild with me. I was like, dude, John Jones just lost his fucking belt. Holy fucking shit. You know what I mean? And then he didn't. But it was such a good fight. And that was when he first got a taste of someone who was at that, like, wanting it.
He was fighting everyone that was scary when he was champ, though, too, bro. You got to remember when he fought freaking... oh my god, I can't even think of his name. Thiago Santos. That dude was scary, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying in the beginning. The second half, like the second half of John Jones' career, he definitely fought all the
Dominic Reyes.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying, in the beginning,
I see
it was all the guys on the way out.
And then who's even to say? You could even question like Anthony Smith and some of these other guys.
Yeah.
But
John Jones is the GOAT. He's the fucking GOAT. I'm not saying that Jobins don't hate me. And he is the GOAT.
Who did he get the belt from, too?
Yeah.
For heavyweight. Think about it. Because everyone blesses him on being double champ. But, I mean, Cyril Gane isn't really a good... Like, does he have any grappling?
Dude, it made me feel
You know what
good.
I'm saying? Like, he took him out kind of easy.
The schmo, he made me feel good. Him and his girl, they both were like, man... We feel like we're turning into old haters, like all this stuff with the cards. The cards aren't that great. Some of these, it's just, what do you think, Schmitty? And I'm saying the same shit. You know what I mean? And this is where I'm just aggravated. The UFC is so good, used to be so good at letting go. They would let go. Brock Lesnar, they kind of started. That's when it was like, okay, they're holding on really tight. Ronda Rousey, they kind of held on kind of tight. But, dude, there ain't been nothing like John Jones and Conor McGregor. They cling on to those guys. When it's like it's like you gotta. It's like they could almost. John Jones could be almost a bit even bigger superstar. I don't know why I want that fight so bad with Pereira, and I know Aspinall. Aspinall's a fucking star, dude.
I like Tom. He's a big ass British dude,
right? And it sucks, dude. I just keep going in circles, man. Jobins. Because I love Stipe. Stipe was my favorite fucking heavyweight. When he knocked out Verdum, backing up, that was sick. He was a fireman, walking out to MGK. He was just high. He was at the time, when Stipe became champ, he felt like the new wave of heavyweights. Because he was thinner,
Dude, some people still call him the greatest heavyweight of all time, right?
Dude. And that night that he lost to Francis, dude, anyone could lose to Francis Ngannou in a touch of a fucking...
John Jones never fought him.
And then again, another thing.
John Jones never fought Francis.
Another fall through. There's just been a lot of fall throughs with all this shit with John Jones and clinging through. And same thing with Conor McGregor.
True.
And it's just fucking up the divisions. It's fucking up the future stars. And then on top of that, you're making shit cards that no one wants to watch.
And you know what else is detracting from it is like Craig Jones, his invitational, dude. Like, dude, think about all the jiu-jitsu people that are specialists at that are like, dude, if I can make millions doing that, why would I do UFC where I get punched and kicked in the face and like it's a fight?
Well, no, I think he's definitely changed the game in the jiu-jitsu world. Mm-hmm. Why would you want to go do that tournament when I can lose? If I lose, I make as much as that guy.
So you don't think it'll be a problem?
I don't think he affects. No,
that's one thing. I'm just like, man, I could see some like real MMA. Raw talent. You know, like those not twin brothers, but the brothers that are both badasses. Mm-hmm. That like we got some attention on. Mm-hmm. Like they might never want to be, you know, UFC fighters type thing.
And again, you do never know, right? Dana White's out there saying power slap's going to be the biggest, craziest thing. It's like, dude, what if it is? Like, what if in the future, like, you know what I mean? You just never know.
I want to see a power slap with you so bad.
I want to see John Jones and Alex Pereira. Although a lot of people, Chael Sonnen saying Khalil Roundtree is going to run through Alex Pereira.
That would be crazy.
Right?
I like Khalil Roundtree. Yeah. He's still a scary, imposing guy.
I had it fucked up because apparently he just had that bullshit bad test and they got it all sorted out, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because dude, I was watching some of his fucking highlights. Mm-hmm. Dude, he breaks. He is like Alex Pereira. Like when he kicks you, he breaks you. He did this one knee stomp to a guy that ended the fight. It was so fucking nasty. The way he punches, it's like, dude. But then you can't get hit that many times by Alex Pereira.
No.
I was talking shit on that fight in the beginning, and here I am excited for it. Mm-hmm. That happens sometimes. It happens. I'm honest.
Alex is they need to really boost his style. I mean, he's a star for sure.
Yeah. Bro, he goes out there, and then it's like, okay, so God love you, Stipe. If Stipe goes out, here we all are talking shit on Stipe. Oh, he's old.
He knocks him out.
He goes and knocks out John Jones cold. Michael Bisping and Sean, right? This don't count. This don't count, right? In moments, right? Mm-hmm. When Bisping knocked out Luke Rockhold to this day is still one of the greatest. You know what I mean?
You know what I think's even more epic than that?
What?
Is when GSP beat Michael Bisping and they had a great fight. Yeah. They had a great fight, bro. And freaking GSP got the belt.
And he's choked him out.
That was insane.
God, that was
how'd you get there? How'd you get there? Through that fight before, dude. That was insane time.
That's when the bro.
When Chris Weidman had beat, dude.
Missed that shit.
You know what though? Don't you think it was Anderson Silva?
I missed that shit.
I feel like, bro, if you want to compare it, Izzy's like Anderson Silva back in the day. Like, he had his own era. That's how good Izzy is, dude. Yeah. There's an Izzy era, just like there's an Anderson era. But in between that, it was madness.
There's madness right now in the UFC. Because, holy fuck. There could be some epic fights that we're missing out on. Oversaturated shit fights that kind of don't really matter. Like, there's not really there's a lot of fights that don't really add. They're just kind of... It's a whole bunch of starting. It's a whole bunch of people I don't know.
Yeah, well, you got to think how competitive it is. And, like, dude, you don't want to
be happy.
Not everyone's going to be able to be in the position of Max Holloway and point in the middle of the octagon and create the biggest show ever.
That backfired so bad for Izzy, dude. Fuck. He pointed and then got choked out.
Oh, my God. Against DDP, right? Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited for Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria. That fight is so fucking exciting.
Ilia talks some mad shit, too.
Yeah. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
He's going to grapple him and probably wrestle him out.
I got Max. I'm not looking. I want Sean to knock MERAB's head off into the crowd. And then I would love to see Sean and Max. I think that's a legendary fight. But then again, it's like, what does Sean do? Who knows? We'll see. We got 2 weeks to focus on, and then it all plays out after that.
Dude, I gotta hit Danny up too to get my hair done. Man.
Oh my God,
for real, it would be it'd be awesome.
Please, she has her hair salon right by the Jabba shop. You could literally, yeah. I'll talk.
We're gonna be rocking it.
Yeah. it'd be cool if I could get a wig and we did it. I could potentially have time to do that. We could both get it done at the same time, or maybe it's separate days because it'd probably take a while.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah. But I know I'm a hater. I know I'm sounding like a hater, Jobins, but overall, Schmitty, I still love UFC. It's my
Do you watch any other sports?
I don't. That's how much I love UFC. And in fact, sometimes I get sad because I hear the boys talk about other sports, and I used to watch them all. But UFC, baby. UFC.
Dude, we should see a Dodgers game at some point because Shohei Ohtani, he's like the next Babe Ruth. That's what Brock always says. He says he's today's Babe Ruth, a Japanese Babe Ruth.
He's just knocking him out the park every time he steps to the plate.
Apparently, because I'm not the biggest baseball fan, Jobins, but it is still cool when you hear historic records being broken. He did 40 home runs and 40 steals faster than anyone's ever done it in a season. And he could be the first baseball player to get 45 home runs and 45 steals in the regular season.
Test him.
Test this
man.
Dude, yeah. Some shit happened with his translator, too, that was like controversial with like gambling or something. Who knows?
Ooh, gambling's dangerous, bro. I'm so glad I don't really like that shit. I'm nervous about Prize Picks. I'm like, do I pick Prize Picks up? I'm like, oh, fuck, that could be dangerous.
Dude, we could make some money.
I know. Apparently, it's not even legal everywhere. That's which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even
legal. Dude, your bank
Missouri.
account can get closed if you have too much money coming in from a gambling service. This one guy was making like $50,000 dollar deposits from Fan Draft, I think, and then they closed his account because of it.
Because he was winning?
Because it was like the source of funds because of gambling being, more traditionally a prohibited business practice.
Well, bro, if you can make your 9 to 5 gambling, I'm sure people are out there doing that.
Dude, 100.
Every day, especially with Prize Picks. Prize Picks is crazy, dude.
And the amount of people that endorse it, like, they got a lot of money, bro.
Prize Picks, give us a fucking sponsor.
Dude, that would be lit. I would tell them my picks. We'd have some picks.
Yeah, I would tell all the I would preach Prize Picks. We get a few sign-ups, Tim. Don't fucking laugh at us. Few movie reviews, Jobins. We got a few for you. First off, you haven't seen it yet, but I did. Twisters.
Ooh. I did want to see Twisters. Was it fun?
It was fun. I was going in there with such a negative mindset, and I'm going, whoa, they put love into this. It was a long movie, too, and they put love into it.
I feel like they spread some misinformation in that movie, though, because you came back home saying some crazy shit.
I know, Jobins. I really did. I even got it here. But I just want to say, let me look up the movie cast real quick. Jamie, pull that shit up for me.
Dude, yeah, I think the main guy's name is Glenn Powell, right?
Damn you. Because damn you.
Look at that. I'm a fan of the guy.
I am, too. Never really watched his shit. He makes lovey-dovey stuff. I found out that in all his movies, he has his mom and dad do cameos.
That in his contract, probably, huh?
That hit me in my soul. Yeah.
I like him more too now.
Yeah, and in Twisters, there's a scene where they're in a crowd of people in a bleachers, and they're sitting behind him, and it's like they're talking about love and type shit, and his parents are sitting right behind him. I'm like, that's got to be so fucking cool. That's got to be cool. But yeah, became a fan of him. Glenn Powell, he did good. The main chick did pretty good too. But what was cool, a lot of people die in that movie. You know that movie, that guy that makes YouTube videos where you do like a death count? You can do a death count for that one. Mm-hmm. What's your password?
I got you, fam.
But overall, it was fun. They do a good job with character development and storytelling.
And you thought it was going to be so stupid. And I was telling you I wanted to...
I got to, like, okay, of course it wasn't like all, like, oh, it's so fucking good. But, yeah, it just wasn't over the top like I thought it was going to be.
Oh, it wasn't? I was hoping it's going to be over the top.
No, it was actually more... Dude, it was like... It felt almost like a 90s movie.
Like the original?
Yeah, you got this good character development. You got this girl who goes through some shit, and then all of a sudden she's trying to do stuff with this guy, and then boom, now there's this big cocky guy who's competing with her, and that's Glenn. And then and then they have their thing, right? While all this shit's going on. I'm like, damn. And then I didn't like him. I'm like, oh, I don't like this guy. And then I'm like, but I like that I don't like him because he's cocky. I'm not supposed to like him right now. And then sure enough, I looked over to Diane. I was like, he's my favorite. So then Goon Powell got me on Twisters.
Wish I could have got a little snippet of you saying, it's just Twister with the S at the end.
Oh, I know, because all these
Twisters.
Well, we'll get to Alien in a second. I'm going to be completely different. So, 1 second. Where's your text messages? But yeah, Jobins, in the movie, we're watching this movie, and he goes, we don't really know how twisters form. It's 50% science and 50% religion.
What does that mean?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I stopped in that movie. I was like, I can't go no further right now. And I had to look it up. And I typed in my phone at that time. I'm like, do we fully understand how tornadoes form? And this is what we got. Scientists don't fully understand how tornadoes form, and their unpredictability makes them difficult to study. However, research has shown that tornadoes usually form under certain atmospheric conditions, which forecasts can use to predict their likelihood. Mm-hmm. Scientists have also identified some basic ingredients needed to create a tornado and have used computer simulations and storm chasings to learn more.
That's crazy. Dude, is it you? If you think about what you just said, that doesn't even just apply to tornadoes. That would be like the weather guy being like, weather's 70% science and 30% prediction.
Here are some things scientists still don't understand about tornadoes. How they form. The most destructive tornadoes come from supercells, which are rotating thunderstorms with a mesocyclone, a well-defined radar circulation. It's possible that tornadoes can form from the bottom up, starting as a disturbance on the ground that connects to the thunderstorm's updraft. But then not all tornadoes form like that. Some form from the ground, some form from the top. Is that motherfucking Mama Nature? Is that Mother Nature?
Damn, it's crazy that science still can't explain that.
But we half can. So it's like, what the...
What's that mean?
I know.
Half can. It's still he's still kind of right in the movie, huh?
And then, dude, if you go back with religion and shit, it storms always played a part. Dude, I respect Native Americans with how they handled storms and shit, how they would stop everything and listen to the rain, feel the energy from the storm. What is it, Jobins?
Bro, to think, dude, 70,000 years ago, the cognitive revolution where people first thought, 12,000 years ago, agricultural, they first farmed, 500 years ago, the scientific revolution. So it hasn't even been that long, bro.
I know, we still don't understand.
So like the tornadoes and everything, that's really only been like less than 500 too, because that's the whole scientific revolution of humanity, bro.
Man, I grew up with the weatherman. I thought we knew how tornadoes form, bro. I thought we knew that shit. I always knew they were kind of unpredictable. I knew they were always like unpredictable because a storm comes up and then it's like, oh, will a tornado happen? Oh,
right.
Look, we know a funnel cloud. Oh, that's a tornado.
How scary would it sound if the weatherman's like, we don't know why it's forming?
Dude, we probably all would have freaked out.
Tornado's coming soon. I don't know if it will because I don't know why it's even being created.
Well, I went down a little tornado rabbit hole and I'm like, why the fuck don't we know, dude? And it's just like, man, is there something to do with religion? Is it? You never know.
But it was a pleasant entertainment, huh?
Yeah. Good. Twisters, I gave that a, I'll go 6.5 on Twisters.
Damn, that's actually with your ratings, with Jobin's, with his ratings, they're so low all the time. He gives like 3.8s. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Damn. Let's talk about Blink Twice.
Ooh, that was a good one. We watched that with the girls, Jobins. That was a good movie.
By the way, I think we're doing pretty good at not spoiling. Did I not spoil anything for Twisters?
You didn't spoil anything. There's like, we still don't know how it ends or what even really happens. Yeah.
I'm trying. I don't want to spoil shit for you, Jobins. I want to give good reviews without spoilers.
Tread lightly on Blink Twice then. We don't want to spoil it for
yeah, no, I can do good. I'm batter up. Blink Twice, Jobins. Movie with Channing Tatum, Simon Rex.
Simon Rex is in it. Christian
fucking Slater.
Who's a legend.
Yeah.
Haley Joel Osment. Right? Isn't that his name?
Oh, for some reason I was thinking someone else.
The Sixth Sense kid, right?
Haley
is that his name? Yeah. I'm saying it right?
Yeah, yes.
Joel Osment, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was blanking. I was thinking of someone else for a second. Yeah, I loved him in it. Dude. What a cast. And it was directed and Jobins. I'm watching this movie, right? and there's this guy with blonde hair. He's got a small role. He's in the whole movie, but like he's always just got these small parts, small scenes. And I'm like, why do I like this guy? This guy's cool. Like I'm like, he reminded me of my buddy's little brother Joey. And it's just those skinny, funny guys who they can eat everything, never gain a fucking pound. And then they're just always kind of like, I don't know, like that stoner, like happy, like late to the thing, but happy to be there. I don't know. I was like, who is this guy?
You were drawn to him.
I was drawn to him. And I looked him up. It's Ethan Hawke's son.
That is pretty crazy.
It blew my mind. I was like, no wonder. And I was like, I'm fucking good, dude. I loved Ethan. Dude, Ethan Hawke and what's her name?
Oh my God. Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, thank you.
Kill Bill.
What
bro.
a power couple back in the day.
Mm-hmm, true. Dude,
What
they
a
were
fun-
in the movie together, Gattaca. The Jobins watched Gattaca with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
It's crazy.
That's good chemistry.
Imagine them being your mom and dad. No wonder he's so cool. No wonder their daughter is so fucking cool and she's a great actress.
They do both seem cool, huh?
Right? I'm like, I want to see this guy in more shit. I'm like, damn. So yeah, that was weird. That was cool though. Because I like when that shit happens. I like whenever you see a movie. I used to be real good at it when we were growing up. Like it was our thing to do. Remember, I'd be like, dude, that's that guy from this, and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I turned you into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did that to me, dude.
Yeah.
Made us a human IMDb pages.
For real. And then then I discovered IMDb. Damn, that's crazy. But blink twice, Jobins. Really good. Really good at making you think, at keeping you engaged. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, there was, the little details, they play a big part, you know?
100%.
So
And,
it's good.
what's her name? I'm going to look that up too. Sorry, Jobins. I should have had more notes.
Is it the main girl?
The director, Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, yeah, Zoe Kravitz, the director.
I thought her directing was really good. It was nice. The cuts, the way you learn things, the way the story goes on, I thought it was good. It wasn't perfect though. I think the last kind of quarter was a little messy. It could have been tightened up a little bit. It could have even been a little different.
I have one big complaint.
What?
She didn't include Lenny Kravitz. She should have put her dad in the movie. We
That
talk
would've
about
sick.
Glenn Powell putting his parents in every movie.
That
Zoe,
would've
what are
been
you
sick.
doing?
Even just as
You directed it.
Lenny Kravitz should have been the Native American woman.
The Native American woman.
Yeah.
Lenny
And she was
Kravitz?
kind of like, it's honestly, Jobins, I think it's one of those movies that you kind of watch twice. I think if I watch it again, maybe I catch something that I go, oh.
Blink twice. Watch it twice.
Yeah, for real. But it was fun. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I gave that one a 7.6.
Did you give it? I thought you gave it a 6.7.
Isn't that what I just gave?
You just said 7.6. And Twisters, you gave a 6.5.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sticking with it.
You could say it's a 7.6.
I'm
I
saying
said 7.8 when we watched it.
Well, you know, Brendan, I thought about it, Brendan. You know what, Brendan Michael?
You said 6. He said 6.7 because I even had an argument outside the theater. I said 6.7. Jobins, that's a D. That is a D rating. He's like, that's
All
a
right.
good score. That's a good rating. I don't rate things that good.
Sorry, folks. He got me.
Now
Guilty.
it's 7.6.
Guilty. I thought about it. I enjoyed it. There. I'll go back, though. 6.7. My bad. You're right, though. And you're right. It is a 6.7.
That's still a
It's not
good rating by
7.6.
your standards because he rates really low, I'm telling you.
I just kind of, because you made a point. Okay, I admit it. Brendan made a point, and I was like, it was kind of like a 7.6. Because what'd you give it, a 7.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was being too hard on it. Just because I wanted the ending to go a little differently, but it was cool.
I could see that.
It was one of those movies I'm like, wow, here we go. This is Tim, Sean, close your ears. This is a woman movie where they did it right. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I agree.
it wasn't forced at us. It was kind of like believable.
And we knew, like,
were
we
rooting.
came in knowing that it was, like, going to be pro-woman like that.
And you're
But they
rooting.
executed it in a good way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you're rooting for these girls. That's what you need. You need rooting. So, blink twice. Thought it was fun. Good thriller. Fresh. Fresh. It was fresh. Channing Tatum did a great job. I really think, Jobins, if you go watch Blink Twice, and if you've seen Euphoria, I think if Angus Cloud would have lived, I think that would have been his role.
Angus Cloud, the guy
Yep.
that plays Fez.
Yep.
The drug dealer.
And The Crow looks god awful.
Whoa.
The crow looks god awful, but I think had Little Peep lived, I think Little Peep would have played the crow, and I think it probably would have been way better.
100. Okay, I can agree with that.
And I'm sorry, but the crow looks god awful. And
It looks stylish. It looks cool.
That Santa Claus movie with The Rock.
Yes, dude, we were seeing that. Jobins, you got to check out the freaking Santa Claus movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's one of those movies that looks so like crazy that you're like, oh my God, that's insane. But then it's probably going to be one of those movies that you really enjoy.
Dude, the scene with Krampus slap.
I know, the Krampus slap, and he's like, oh my God. Like that. That's why I want to see it, low key. And I like the voice of the Krampus.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a stupid movie. You know that. That's why it'll be good when you actually see it. Just like Hobbs and Shaw was, honestly, I enjoyed watching that with Brock.
Remember Cowboys versus Aliens?
I do, dude. Another good movie.
I know.
Daniel Craig, bro.
Here we are, though. I remember seeing the trailer. For Cowboys and Aliens. I'm going, really? I'm going, this looks so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then you go and watch Cowboys and Aliens. You have a good time. You have a fun.
Dude, 100.
Go back and watch it if you still haven't seen it, Jovins. Cowboys vs. Aliens. You'll have a great time. So, maybe that's this movie. Maybe I'm being a little too hard on
100.
this badass Santa movie.
Dude, I swear, I haven't seen a badass Santa movie yet. The last one with Mel Gibson and Walter Goggins, bro, that movie was great.
Holy hell.
They don't do Santa wrong.
Yep. You're not wrong there. Alien. Jobins, I did episode 300, then we went and saw Alien. My God. A lot of people at the gym, if you're listening, I'm sorry, because I know you were hyping it up, and I'm about to shit all over it.
Sorry, Christian.
Chris, I love you. I know you know you loved it, but I hated it. I hated Alien Romulus. Special effects, great, cool. We made an Alien movie that looked really good.
Yeah, dude.
That was it.
I liked the setting. I just wish they would have used it more.
I liked here I am talking about special effects, but I liked the rings going around the Earth with all that going on. That part of the movie was cool. I'll give you that. That was the science fiction
Good
part.
job with no spoilers.
Yeah. And some of like the weapons were cool that they used.
I thought the atmosphere was good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I only really liked one character, and that was the robot. The black robot. I really only liked him. I wasn't really the biggest fan of the main girl, the main guy. You know?
They weren't bad, but
And then
honestly, bro, I didn't realize this till after we saw the movie tonight. Fede Alvarez, who directed it and directed Evil Dead, I thought he directed the newest Evil Dead. It was the 2013 Evil Dead.
oh, it was.
So I was all hyped up. The last Evil Dead, Jobins, I thought was really great.
It was.
Totally different director.
I enjoyed
and
that
I kept
last Evil
hyping
Dead.
it up because I kept saying, dude, this is made by the director of Evil Dead, 2013's
Dude,
Evil Dead.
I still want just one last Evil Dead with our boy. Just
Dude.
one final Evil Dead. Wrap up the show. Wrap up the original movies. You can even bring in the new movies. Please. Just one more with our Ash. One final Evil Dead. Get a good director that just did the new one. Give us that director with Ash.
That would be cool. I would
just
love that.
one time. It's all I want. Because I love those movies. It's a special place in my heart.
But Alien Romulus wasn't doing it, huh?
No, because it's a been there, done that movie. I've seen it. How many times are we going to get people discovering the crawlers, discovering that the crawlers put an alien in you, discovering that an alien comes out of your chest, discovering that it turns into that, and they get scared and run around? How many fucking times, Brennan?
Isn't that kind of cool at the same time to think about, like, how discovering shit is like that? Like,
How many times?
Stuff keeps getting...
How many times? And then, because Prometheus was fresh. When Prometheus came out, it was fresh. And it had Rogue One ending Star Wars vibes when Darth Vader comes out and just and it's like the most terrifying Darth Vader scene made in the Star Wars history, right? They had one good scene.
You know what? the movie does, I think that you like about it, is that it adds lore to the universe, right?
Yeah.
Prometheus did.
Yeah.
Where this movie didn't really add anything like that.
Nothing.
Like, there's no new universe expansions, in my opinion. Like there is with like, oh, that revolution. If you haven't seen Prometheus, you know how the birthplace.
Spoilers are going to get made about Prometheus. But when Alien came out at the end of Prometheus, it was lit. We were like, holy fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if we go back, when we saw Prometheus, when I'm sitting there in theaters watching it for the first time, we didn't know it had any connection to Alien. All of a sudden, Alien comes out. We're all like, what the fuck? This has something to do with Alien?
Right.
I remember that. So, and that's how that felt. You know what I mean? So it was fresh. I didn't really like Alien Covenant.
I hated
didn't really
Alien
like
Covenant. I really did. With
Yeah.
Danny McBride in it,
Yeah,
too. It was
and-
not a good movie.
Yeah, it was a letdown because I loved Danny McBride.
The characters made stupid decisions.
And again, that's right there with this one. Right there. It was the same shit.
I feel like they didn't really make the same stupid decisions, though.
Bro, they literally...
There's more out of desperation.
And everyone was hyping up the ending, and I'm like, what was the hype up? I'm like, what? I didn't like that. I didn't like this monster.
No, but it was cool. The monster is played by that 7'7" NBA guy.
There was one other character, and it was the guy that was, there's something in the water. Because he was like a dick. But you know what I mean? He was like the only other guy I kind of liked.
Really? You like that guy?
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah.
Nope, no spoilers.
No spoilers. But yeah, what would I give Alien Romulus? A solid 2.8.
2.8. That's really low. Jobins, I gave it a 6.5 because I did like the visual stuff, and I did like the. It was still like they respected the Alien universe still.
Yep.
Even though they didn't add anything to the Alien universe, there was still seemed like a love for it.
This isn't spoilers, but this is Schmitty's way of fixing it that should have been done. Kind of tight, like, because it's set in between the first and second, and then you got the Prometheus still in there, right? They should have brought back Predator at the very end, like how I'm saying with Darth Vader, because here's this new monster, right? That seems kind of there, but then Predator comes, because we had Alien versus Predator. We know Predator lives in this world, right?
How lucky are we to live in a world where we were kids when that came out?
I know.
Alien versus Predator. Freddy versus Jason.
I know.
We had the best battles, Jobins.
Well, here's this. This is what I don't get. This director is bringing everything back in but Alien versus Predator. I want to know. I would love to sit down with that director and go, why did you tie in everything but, and maybe I missed it.
You know why?
Why?
Licensing. I
Is that
guarantee they could not get the Predator license to include him into the movie. It all comes down to
Did they
money.
even
It all
reference
comes down to
Predators?
money. No way.
With what's his name?
Dude, no. They've stayed so far away. The only time you're gonna see Predators is with AVP.
See, that's shitty because I think Predator. Because if you're gonna tie everything in, what would have been the good surprise? Predator. It would have been a good moment, I think, to bring in him, to connect it with Prometheus. You could have connected Prometheus with Predator and Alien. Could have been a little different.
If they keep all that alien stuff away, I still would like an Alien vs. Predator reboot.
Or it's just another one. What's sad is I liked Alien vs. Predator 2, I believe it was. And
Oh
it was
my
the main
God.
actor. That fucking story in real life fucking scary. And so all of a sudden, I liked him. He was blowing up.
The main character's name's Ricky.
I know,
too.
his main name, and it was Ricky. Go back and watch Alien
Yeah.
vs. Predator 2. You can't help but not like the main guy.
This is true.
He's good, right? Well, then he fucking kills his cat, kills the old lady that I think was the watcher, like that would help him with shit, and then he jumped off his roof and died.
Wow.
I'm like, holy fuck, he was crazy. What the fuck? But then I learned he had crashed on his motorcycle and had a brain injury.
Oh,
And
so it
that's-
messed with them.
Messed his fucking head up, bro. And that's so fucking scary and sad at the same time.
Talented kid too. Like it was a
Super-
good movie.
Bro. And then to have a motorcycle accident and then go fucking do that, that's sad. And here, I didn't know that for years. The story only I heard was that he killed an old lady, killed a cat, and then killed himself. I'm like, holy shit. I don't like watching Alien vs. Predator 2 anymore.
Oh, stop. No, it's still an amazing... dude, I would watch Alien vs. Predator 2 over Alien Romulus any day of the week.
You liked it. He got mad at me for being so upset about Alien vs. Romulus. I was fucking pissed. I was so... And it's because I'm a diehard Alien fan.
I wasn't upset.
I'm a movie fan. I wasn't upset. You were like, what did you say when you were on the couch? You said something. It was funny.
I was like, remember how... Or was it how I threw Shannon?
Yeah, you were like, remember how Shannon didn't like
Blink twice?
Now imagine her, but times 10 with you.
Yeah, towards Christian, 100%.
Christian's like, so why didn't you like the movie, Schmidt? And I was like, why didn't I like the movie, Christian? I was like, we're fucking sheep. Like, we're all gonna... No. Hey, everyone...
You're passionate.
I'm passionate.
You're just passionate about your movies.
I am. Like, I've watched movies my whole life. And right now, I'm telling you right now, Blink Twice had me feeling refreshed. That's why I'm like, you know what? Blink Twice got me feeling so good. Let's go see Alien.
Yeah, maybe it was back-to-back movies.
Let's go see
that's
Alien.
Movie fatigue.
Yeah, I don't know. Because that movie with Holly...
Halle Berry, yeah.
It looked kind of cool.
Where she has her kids tied to ropes.
And it kind
I'm telling you right now, the end of the movie is going to be the plot twist where the mom, Halle Berry's crazy, and she's making sure her kids don't leave.
I'm pretty sure Deadpool was the #1 movie again this weekend, so it's still kicking ass.
That and Alien Romulus.
No, it.
And guess what? Blink Twice has been hidden by those two movies coming out.
I bet if we look after this pod, I bet Deadpool did better than Alien.
Yeah.
That movie was shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brendan Michael Miranda.
Cool little fact.
What?
Motley Fool reports data shows women earn better returns than men over time in their investments. So, Jobins, tell your girl to start investing because women tend to invest more conservatively. They're less likely to jump on investment trends like crypto or any of that other crazy stuff. And then they're more likely to remain calm during market volatility. The more you know.
Speaking of investing, it's like, should we invest in Leggo?
Dude, we should invest in Leggo. Jobins, I had this whole thing about on the Business Insider. They did a deep dive because they're robbing Lego stores like right now as we speak, probably.
How?
They just are breaking into them, bro, and they're taking the stuff from the top shelf because back in 2006, the most expensive Lego piece you could get was the Death Star for like $260.
Oh.
Now, today's models, Jobins, can go for more than an iPhone. Like 850 plus.
That's crazy.
And they show a recording on the Business Insider doing a little expose on it. This guy's kicking it off the top shelf and he got away with probably about like 30,000.
Dude, Lego's insane, dude. It's literally engineering. And you can literally make anything now these days. And then they just signed a Nike deal. Lego and Nike. Now they're going to make Lego shoes.
Dude, that is insane, bro.
Unless that's fake. Unless I got to do more research.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get the adult market is the biggest market. That's why the prices are so high, Jobins, because the complexity of the Lego sets.
Low key, I feel like Lego sets are turning into like a puzzle night or like a game night. Like I was telling Brock, I'm like, actually, wouldn't it be kind of fun? Like get fucked up with the boys. We all just kind of get stoned and drunk and build a expensive Lego set that would take a while.
It'd take a few nights probably.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
That does sound. I'd try it out.
Right?
And it'd be a cool piece in the house.
Right? Am I wrong?
That's a mission. We should do that. Let's make
They're
it crazy.
Me. I'm like, fuck.
They're expensive though.
They are, dude. But I see some of these shit that I'm like, damn, that's lit. Lego's lit. Why am I such a kid still? I'm 32. Fuck.
Dude, well, why are you such a kid still? The whole kidulting. That's what they call it, the kidult market. Because what they do is since the 90s and the internet taking off, they've just been promoting more adult-themed Lego sets.
Really?
Yeah, that's the biggest
They're
reason.
targeting us. They knew what we grew up on. They're targeting us. It's all fucking mind control.
Mm-hmm. I remember watching that with you, and I was like, could you imagine people from the 50s being like, why the fuck are you playing with these damn kids' Lego sets?
There was a reel that went around with this guy playing Pokemon cards, and there was this guy, he's like, me in the 90s, and it's watching Pokemon. He's like, yay, and he's like opening a pack of cards, and he like opens them.
Yeah.
He like opens them, and he just looks at them, and he just throws them, and like runs off to the side. And I'm like, dude, that was us. Fuck. You never know.
Dude, times were different, man.
Hey, maybe Mighty Beans will make a good comeback, because Schmidt's got his OG Mighty Beans that are in pristine condition.
Stole some of those.
Shush. 1 pack.
Bro,
We were 7. I'm sorry, Brendan. I'm sorry for things I did when I was 7. Can you forgive me?
dude, I did it too.
All right, Jobins. I got some chicken in the oven I got to go attend. Got some laundry we got to get done. It's 8:48 on a Sunday night. We had a busy day, but we're going to stay consistent. Why? Because we love you guys. We love doing this. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching.
Please like and subscribe. We love you, Jobins.
Stay safe. See you next week. Deuces. Yo.